what I didn't want to see is herbs get trapped in folklore, when the science of the 21st century now enables us to look at herbs as a matter of science. We can understand the chemical makeup and constituents of plants in a way that we can understand any pill in your pharmacy cabinet. And if we're going to truly say first do no harm, isn't it great to start with something like a fennel seed? How many of you grew up with any sort of herbal medicine? I see a half a hand. Okay, well, let's back up. How many of you grew up eating beets or spinach for iron, an orange or a tomato for vitamin C, garlic or echinacea for your immune system, mint, chamomile for an upset stomach, or ginger? We all grew up with herbal medicine. But in the advent of a sales industry, we forgot what we all knew. All of those things are still embedded. Every family recipe, every traditional recipe is full of plants that were medicine, that balanced out your body and what it needed, and preserved food quality. Who knows what that plant is with the pointy gray leaves? Sage. Pass around a few leaves. It's got a great scent. One of my favorite herbs. Oh, take one and pass it down. How do you use sage today?
Beer.
Beer? We just made a great sage gooseberry beer with one of the local breweries this year. What was the other one? Stuffing and under the skin. Historically, we always used sage in stuffing, but when we analyze the chemical makeup of that plant today, we know that it's antibacterial. And where would you find bacteria in that turkey or the chicken? Inside the cavity. It was about food preservation. Just like your grandparents didn't worry about using a wooden cutting board because they rubbed it with garlic or a lemon afterwards. When they grew comfort, they called it knit bone. They would say it would bind together broken bones or cuts and wounds. Today we know it regenerates cellular growth. How do we use lavender? It's for fragrance, right? But where did we put those sachets and wands? We put them in our drawers, right? To keep out the bed bugs and the moths and the fleas. Today we know it's insecticidal. Every one of these plants has chemicals that worked in consort with our bodies to give us the medicine that first did no harm. So Mary Sherburne's saying the cook's half a physician. Emma Pecunis is saying grow vitamins at your back door. My grandmother, a 19th century woman, said it's better to pay the grocer than the doctor. That's the way we looked at health and healthcare. Whether you were a Native American practicing Oswego, or an early colonist practicing the doctrine of signatures, or the doctrine of humors, we got handed down a legacy that's every bit as much a cultural inheritance as the heirloom plants that we try to preserve today too. So now this garden takes you from Native American herbs, European, Mediterranean, but also African and Asian herbs, because there were people from all over the world living in this neighborhood. So next time you cook a family recipe, think about what it tells you about your own family's heritage, or about the herbs and spices that were in it, and what they might have meant to your ancestors as well.